So hi, how y'all doing? You guys caught me at a rare time here while I'm typically listening to my music on headphones, which I've been doing a lot of lately. And because headphones allows you to be a private listener and you don't distribute one, I've been doing that lately, especially when I'm listening to music late into the night. But I haven't really talked about headphones at all because I'm not really a big headphone guy. I like to hear my music through my speakers. That's what I bought a bottom for. But when it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and you don't want to disturb your neighbors upstairs or behind you, or your significant other who don't want to hear your music at 11 o'clock at night, you put the headphones on. So for many years, my headphone of choice have been these. These are Grotto's SR60s, and this is the bottom of their line. I like these headphones. They're really, really good, and they sound really, really great for the price you pay. These didn't cost me over $100. I think these were about maybe $80 5 years ago. And this is the second pair of Grottos that I've had, and they're really, really good headphones. But like most Grotto products, they're not very comfortable to wear. Even these at the low end, after about, I could listen to these for about an hour. But there is a subset of hobbyists out there who like to modify these headphones because they're relatively cheap and parts for them are easy to find, and you can get much better ear foam for them or ear cups depending on what your tastes are. And as you go up the line, they're uniform in their sound, but the sound gets better as you play more for them. And I picked these out over a pair of Beats by Dr. Dre because at twice the price, these headphones sound far better than the Beats did when I was shopping for them 5 years ago. However, my point is this: that in the times that we're living in right now with COVID-19, and we're all living separately or trying to maintain our social distancing, headphones have become quite popular and quite important. Headphones have become a true profit center for a lot of electronic companies out there. And you can spend a lot of money on headphones. You can spend, like I said, I spent about $80 for these. I've been reading articles about headphones that cost up to $3,000. So if you're a music fan like I am, and also an audiophile, you should invest in a good set of headphones. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to do that. Just find a set of headphones that you like and that that you feel comfortable with on your ears and wear it for a long time, especially if you do a lot of traveling. I know right now we're not always not doing a whole lot of traveling, but still, if you go out like I do for walks or do some exercise and everything, you may want to go out and take a good set of headphones with you. And the biggest segment of that market right now is Bluetooth headphones. So right now I keep a set of headphones in my car. I keep two sets of headphones in my car. Actually three, but we'll get into that in a minute. And I keep two sets in here, and I got a couple other sets around the apartment elsewhere in different places and everything. And my favorite set of headphones, portable headphones that is a pair of Sennheiser headphones I bought maybe 15 years ago. Great piece of they sound really good, but they're in a fashion that is no longer being manufactured anymore, which is like these headphones from Apple. These are the Apple EarPods that you get with you used to get with the iPhone, and these are called earbuds, and they don't fit inside your ear directly. They sit just outside your ear, and you can still hear the outside world around you and have music still going into your ear canal. And that's how I like my headphones. I like to be able to hear the thing, especially if I'm outside of there anywhere. I like to hear what's going on around me. So that's why I don't want to wear these outside too much. Because while they are open air, they're open back headphones, and you probably could hear some outside noise. They can overwhelm outside noises just by the sheer volume. These are still wired, and it has the inline control for phone calls and stuff like that. But it's hard to believe that Apple charges $25 for this. These are for mono price, but these are just $10. They actually sound really, really good, but these are not earbuds in the sense of the AirPod. These fit inside your ear canal, and that's where this design fails for me. They just fit back in here, and the problem is that if I'm exercising really, really hard, my ears will sweat, and as my ears sweat, the earphone will just slip out of my ear just like that. Also, I hate to get really gross about this, but I have very waxy ears. So when I use these, they have, they get clogged up with earwax, and they have to get out, and get the Q-tip out and clean them. It's just, I know it's disgusting, but that's what my ears are. And falling back to these headphones right here, I would love to get a set of closed back earphones, which one that goes around the entire ear and seals the ear from all outside noises. But the problem is that my skin around my ears will start sweating, and it just starts getting uncomfortable all of a sudden, all of a sudden then. So this, when I go out running, is I'm usually using these. If I'm not using my Bluetooth headphones, which I'll show you to in a minute, I'm using these because if I break these are just $10, and I could get more. This is like my fourth pair for mono price, and they're $10 a pair. If sometimes they're even less than that if you catch them on sale. And they sound really, really good, but they have the inline control, which only controls the phone, and it controls the music going back and forth. But you can't you can't turn the volume. You don't have volume control on them, which I really do miss, is the volume control. Now the real irony here is that when I go out exercising with the headphones on there and I want to hear my music when I exercise, is my smartphone, which is an iPhone 7, and it has no headphone output. So without a headphone jack, what's a guy like me to do? Well, Apple will sell you a dongle that fits on the end of the iPhone. It gives you that headphone jack. But they want $10 for this little cable thing. $10. I've got two. So that leaves me with Bluetooth. And I'm not a huge fan of Bluetooth. I take that back. Bluetooth headphones are just fine for what they are, but don't expect high fidelity out of them. And don't expect them to sound any better or greater than a set of wired headphones. But they do offer the convenience of being wireless. And when you're out there exercising and you're out there running around and you're walking and everything, you want that convenience. So the first set of headphones I came across like that were these, and these are god awful, horrible. These are are true exercise headphones, and they fit around your neck and they go into your ear. Same problem here as before, that the earbuds for the ear don't fit in my ear very well because, like I said, my ears sweat and these things have a tendency to slide out. So I ditched those headphones completely. Just stopped using them. And as a gift, I got this. And these are not AirPods from Apple. These came up before AirPods with Apple, but they run on this basically same principle. And they're earphones inside there like that, and they're Bluetooth headphones, and they fit just like AirPods directly into your ear canal. Now, ironically, even more ironic than anything else I've said so far, is that when it comes to fit, these fit pretty well in my ear. They really do. They have despite the fact that they sweat and everything, they stay pretty well in place in my ear. And if I don't have these in my hand, I usually want to have these when I go out exercising, if I do a hard run or a hard walk. And they last a long time. These have been charged up in about 2 weeks. And I've been running or walking about every other day ever since then. Again, they get gunked up with my earwax. That's just something I have to live with. But on a whole, they're really good headphones. The only drawback is that their volume level is not that great. Even when I try to change the volume on the phone, the earphones have about a four volume level set: low, medium, high, medium, and then high. And even the high is not that great. But they are noise canceling though. My final point is this: is that if you're into critical listening of your music and everything, listening to music on headphones is actually not a bad idea. It isolates you with the music. You can probably absorb the music much better when it's going directly into your brain. You're not being distracted by anything else around you. You don't have to worry about your room ambiance to be sure that your stereo is sounding proper and everything. The room is gone. It's just you and the headphones and the music. That's it. And so, go through your music collection and find something that sounds very, very trippy, very, very unusual and everything, and try to listen on headphones, especially stuff that has a psychedelic feel to it, or a psychedelic vibe to it. It will freak. I don't want to say it will freak you out, but it will definitely like wow. It's just be kind of cool, because a lot of that stuff, a lot of that music from the late '60s to maybe the mid '70s had. I think that a lot of times they were believing that their listeners will listen to that music on headphones. And so that's why that's why it sounds the way it sounds. And that may not convey very well through your left and right speakers, but if you put these on, that album will take on a whole different meaning of its own. It'll sound much different than it would coming from your speakers. And then you'll hear things that you may have never heard before at all in the mix. So, give the headphones a chance. Listen to your favorite tracks, listen to your favorite albums on the headphones on, and you may discover a whole new album in there that you never heard of before. So that's the end of my sermon, and I'll leave it with the following words: keep buying that music, keep spinning those records, keep buying those CDs, keep playing those CDs, and I'll check you out on the other side.